Ako po si Maricho Giengo at ako po ay isang child development worker. Noong una, ma'am, tingin na sa amin, sobrang liit namin, ma'am. Sabi na sa amin noon, worker lang naman yan, wala kayong matutunan dyan. Yung sahod namin, ma'am, honorarium ba, kumbaga, ma'am, 500 lang talaga nag-umpisa, ma'am. Okay lang kahit maliit, ma'am, kasi nga gusto namin matulungan yung mga bata.
Research and international assessments reveal that attending preschool boosts children's social, emotional, reading, and math skills by grade 5, with these benefits lasting throughout their lives. Yet, according to the 2022 Annual Poverty Indicator Survey, only 19% of 3 to 4-year-olds are enrolled. This alarmingly low enrollment rate is a major factor behind the troubling statistic that only 1 in 10 Filipino grade 5 students can read at their grade level. To combat this educational crisis, the country must prioritize preschool education for 3 to 4-year-olds. Equally essential is empowering child development workers, or CDWs, who are crucial in laying the foundation for a child's lifelong educational success.
One of the findings of our Year 1 report was talagang wala pala halos training tayong na-provide in terms of tech-voc or child development programs in CHED. About only half of them have college degrees and the other siguro high school graduates. Pero pag tinignan mo ng malalim kung sino ba dun yung may background in early childhood, hindi talaga lahat. 89% of our daycare workers and teachers are non-permanent. Pwedeng palitan kahit kailan. Our data shows that about half of them earn 5,000 on average per month. So talagang malaking problema. Hindi natin mahihiwalay yung learning crisis natin sa ating underinvestment in early childhood education.
Every child has a right to quality early childhood education. But in order to provide children with the best learning experiences, CDWs must be equipped with the necessary skills and competencies.
UNICEF, together with ECCD Council and UP Center for Women's Studies Foundation Incorporated, developed the system for competency-based professional development, retention, and compensation of child development workers. This is based on our theory of change that suggests that for children to be developmentally on track, we need competent and motivated child development workers and teachers. They should receive gradual increase in compensation, and there should be retention policy to make sure that child development workers who are competent and experienced are retained in the service. In addition, we need to engage our parents and caregivers. We need to have an enhanced teaching and learning environment, both in the centers as well as in the respective homes of these young children.
The local academy provided a lot of technical assistance, technical inputs. We are collaborating together in order for us to come up with a model system and fine-tuning based on the needs of our local government unit partners. Because we need to contextualize, we need to understand how things are working within their areas. The presence of the local ATCA team can make the project sustainable by giving them the opportunity to collaborate with our LGU partners.
The system is made up of 4 components. To identify the strengths and areas of improvement of CDWs, their competency was assessed twice based on the National Competency Standards adopted by the ECCD Council. The results of these assessments enabled local government units to determine the level of competency of CDWs, namely beginner, performer, and skilled. This also guided the targeted professional development and support to CDWs.
Gina-collect namin yung tool na ina-answeran ng mga teachers, and then we consolidate and then give back to them and then assess saan sila nagkulang, ano yung mababang score nila.
Nung nag-training na kami, ma'am, doon ko napagtanto, ma'am, na kaya ko pala itong gawin. Gusto ko yung kaalaman ko, ma'am, ma-share ko sa iba. Para yung kasamahan ko, ma'am, kuha din nila yung self-confidence ko, ma'am.
Results from the competency assessment were used to prepare and implement an evidence and needs-based technical assistance plan, or TA plan, with the main objective of improving the level of competencies of CDWs. It includes professional development activities under 3 tiers. LGUs, through their respective municipal or city social welfare and development offices, in partnership with the local academe, prepared the TA plans, which include basic training programs on curriculum, developmentally appropriate practices, assessment using the Early Childhood Care and Development Checklist, and other relevant tools and instruments.
Napakalaking role po bilang MSWDO. Isa doon yung paglabi sa ating municipal mayor, kung ano yung pwede nating ibigay na suporta para mas lalong mag-improve or ma-develop pa yung performance sa ating mga daycare workers and child development teachers.
I asked the permission or local chief executive that we are to send 4 CDTs to Manila to be trained on competency. After that, there was a rollout made in Dipolog, Zamboanga del Norte. After the rollout, we strictly monitored their accomplishment and performances. So from there, we conducted handholding session. Yung ginawa namin 2 handholding session, makikita namin sino yung mga weak pa. From there, we base na ito. Among the 94, meron pa kaming i-push na 38.
As focus area coordinator po, nagpa-facilitate po kami ng mga training sessions here sa aming focus municipality. Gratifying po na makita sila na may improvement talaga sa kanilang skills. Yung mga natutunan po nila during our sessions, ginagamit naman din po nila para i-share yon sa iba din na mga child development teachers and workers.
We ensured that all the CDTs and CDWs acquired significant and important competencies related to the standards set by the ECCD Council. Currently, JRMSU is forging Memorandum of Understanding, a tripartite arrangement with the provincial government of Zamboanga del Norte and the UP CWSFI in order to expand the implementation of the program.
LGUs also established fair compensation and benefits for CDWs based on their competencies, years of experience, and educational qualifications, creating a safe and positive work environment.
Meron kaming nilagay kasi doon sa technical assistance na as much as possible every year magkaroon kami ng 30 contractual child development teachers na para maging casual. As of February, nagkaroon na agad ng promotion, nag-grant kami ng 20 agad. So, yung mga dati nagre-receive lang ng 11,600 something na salary monthly ay tumatanggap ng 13,600 something.
Hindi dapat pinapalitan yung mga daycare worker. Lalo na yung mga trend natin na daycare worker kasi nakikita ko kung papalit-palit, mapawalang bisa yung kaalaman nila.
Our ECCD providers, our daycare teachers, they can easily be removed from their office. That's what we are trying to safeguard. Itong ECCD ordinance would really ensure that our daycare teachers would not be politicized.
For the system to successfully reach its beneficiaries, regular monitoring on the status of committed results in each of the focus LGUs was conducted. LGUs carried out the necessary revisions to the TA plans based on the results of the second assessment of competencies of CDWs.
So nakita namin na yung increase ng honorarium ng ating mga CDT, tapos yung mga building natin, mga child development centers na may na-improve na, binigyan ng mga gamit.
Sa barangay po namin, nagbigay din po kami ng budget. Pag pupunta sa bayan, pupunta sa kahit sa anong training, nag-support po kami ng travel fund. Kahit na medyo limited po yung resources namin, pero pipilitin ho namin para sa kapakanan ng mga bata.
CDWs are the backbone of early childhood education. In LGUs where the system is in place, they have the chance to realize their full potential and hone their skills to effectively support and facilitate young children's learning.
Ang laking tulong ng training sa kanila because hindi siya outdated. Kumbaga, na-renew yung knowledge nila. Kasi most of the CDTs kasi deserves for 40 years. May iba dyan 50 years na nagtuturo na taga sa CD. Then na-shock sila, ay ganito pala yun. Iba yung dati, iba din yung ngayon.
Katulong po sa amin na ma-enhance po yung skills namin. Alam namin yung pakisamahan lang ang bata. May deeper pa na mga emotions ang mga bata na dapat maintindihan while they are playing. Through playing pala, may natutunan pala sila.
Napaka-grateful ko talaga at thankful na nasali ako dito. Kasi yung mga strategies, techniques na nalalaman ko before, nadagdagan pa ngayon. At saka alam ko sa sarili ko na, ay, yung mga techniques ko noon, kulang pa.
Sabi na sa amin noon, worker lang naman yan, wala daw sila matutunan sa amin. Pero napaka-malaking pagkakamali nila, ma'am. Kasi kami ang nade-develop ng mga bata. Pagdating nila doon sa kindergarten, marunong na yung bata mag-identify, ka-recognize na sila ng mga letters, yung colors, at saka yung shapes, ma'am. Doon namin napagtanto na mali pala yung sinasabi nila. Kundi kahit CDW lang kami, kaya namin.
The implementation of the system also instilled a renewed sense of confidence and motivation in CDWs, fostering a stronger relationship between the school and home. It is through this that parents and caregivers are encouraged to actively participate in their child's learning.
I-orient din po niya sa amin yung tamang pag-handle sa mga anak namin. Ano yung pwede, sa hindi pwede, sa makakasama sa pag-iisip, sa damdamin ng bata. Huwag naming ipupush yung mga anak namin sa hindi pa kaya. Hayaan namin sila ang makadiscover sa sarili nila hanggang matuto sila.
Despite the country's efforts to support the early childhood education sector, much work remains to ensure CDWs receive the continuous support they deserve. The implementation of the model system not only recognizes CDWs as dignified, valuable, and productive members of society, it changes mindsets about how children and adults learn, inspires educators to embrace their role in service beyond the confines of their institutions, and underscores the importance of early childhood education. Prioritizing early childhood education and strengthening the capacities of our child development workers will significantly improve the Philippines' ability to combat learning poverty. After all, securing the country's future requires investing in the hearts and minds of our young learners and those who educate them.